Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Barbarian and this is Crusader Kings 2 and we return here to After the End Old World, and I would call it the beginning of the end, although of course I'm not saying that the series is soon going to end, but I think we have a final goals. My first final goal will be to create the Commonwealth. I think it is quite fitting. I think the borders are cute, and if we have a finally Lithuanian-led Commonwealth, that would also change things quite a bit in comparison to history, right? And then the other thing is I want to destroy the novelists. I want to destroy Numenor, and frankly I also want to destroy Britain, because all of those are of course under the dynasty of Bonaparte and all of them need to go. We need to bring the revolution back home, we need to bring the revolution back over to Paris, and this actually makes me think, where are our holy sites? Are they actually all like, oh yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, are those 2? No. So I see 3 holy sites, I don't see the other 2. I was thinking maybe in Russia, but I don't think that is true. Oh, actually, it is totally true. So that's Moscow, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So we have Moscow, we have 3 in Belgium and France. And then where's the last one? No, that's in Provence. Belzig. Ah, in Prussia, in Berlin, of course. That is quite nice. Okay, I understand now. So we will weaken the enemies. We will weaken, of course, the novelists. But I think, for starters here, if we really want to make this happen, we need to go against one particular target. We need to reinstitute revolutionary Poland for what feels like the millionth time. If something must be done, then something must be done. There's no in-between, there's no back and forth. Poland must become the true, the good, the revolutionary Poland yet again. And only then will I be willing to go further into the west. Again, pushing west, I think, is now our main priority. We are, of course, in line to actually get Prussia if we... Whenever our heir gets married here to this lady, then I will put her on the throne, of course, and hopefully that will lead to quite a bit of success, you know, maybe unifying our realms fairly quickly. And it looks like the Catholics are actually going in for a very strange war. Something that I did not see, by the way. I swear to God, I didn't get any results for this. Jerusalem has been taken, meaning that Israel is quite weak, quite significantly weakened at this point. And King Strachquas, the Angel of Jerusalem, can't really hope for any more Catholic help, because it seems that the Catholics are going for Piedmont, which is just these 2 counties. Yes, that is of course a waste of a crusade, but if Numenor loses, then that means a lot when it comes to the weaknesses of the novelist faith, and maybe we can, you know, capitalize from that. Oh wow, yeah, they have a very, very large amount of troops, but what we're going to do here is I'm going to put myself here because I'm an organizer. I will be there quite quickly, and then we are going to attempt to defend ourselves in Prussia, in Shiraz, if that is the right name. I think it is Shiraz here, sure. Let's try to defend ourselves. Actually, I'm looking around here. No, you seem pretty... Actually, you know what? I'm going to put myself right here, and then I'm going to put this commander over here as the organizer. Let's see whether this can actually work out. I'm afraid, because this appears to be quite the powerful force that they have. I mean, especially with everybody that isn't coming to the fight yet, but let's just see how it goes. Let's go down to speed 3, and then let's try to make this happen. That's speed 4, that's okay. Let's try to make that happen. They are coming with all their might. This one is going to be difficult. Our reinforcements have already arrived. We have rolled amazing tactics, and now it is all up to a hope. But, oh, this is such a close one. Their flank fell, but at the same time, of course, they wiped our center, and I think we actually have it. Wow. I cannot believe it, but I think we have this. That is actually incredible. That was a very, very difficult one. And I'm not sure that we can have multiple of these battles. I mean, just look at the statistics. And we, of course, only lost 1.5k and they lost 4.5k, but they still have more troops than we do. And I'm sure these are not the last reinforcements that we are going to see on there. And this is going to be a close fight. But honestly, Poland is worth it. If we turn Poland, then, of course, we are... Excuse me? You converted to Lutheran? Yeah, we need to do something about this. This is, quite frankly, unacceptable. And here we have yet another defining battle. We got struck back a bit over here, but we wiped so many of their troops. Look at that. We are still at 53%. I think this battle should also be a victory, although, of course, we are looking in a situation where there are no penalties or benefits for either side. Let's just hope that this one goes well, because if it does, then I think this war could be it. But they have, at the end of the day, better units than we do just by virtue of technology. But you know what? This was a good fight. I'll take it. Now, I couldn't even siege down Upper Silesia. As you can see, we were almost done with it, but then I saw this wonderful opportunity for a battle. The Sansculotte are back with almost... No, actually, with more than double the troops that we had once they were worn down. I can only hope that I can use this to our advantage here. I married off my children as well. All of this is fine. Let's just hope that this battle actually turns out the way I am imagining it to turn out, because this should be a very clear victory. Hopefully, again, finishing this war rather soon. I mean, look at that. Everybody's involved. Even Bavaria is involved. My god, get out of here. Get out of my affairs, I swear to god. And yeah, this will be a very distinct victory. A distinctive victory. They definitely are not coming in to reinforce it. I like it. That's what I want to see. Ooh, and I'm going to give you the light infantry boost. And I think, honestly, I'm going to beat this up. This is a river crossing and everything. They have hills right here. Then again, you know what? Let's just not get the river crossing. Okay, what we're going to do is here. We're going to... And now let's fight them over here in such. If we fight them over here, I don't even know if that's how it is pronounced. But let's fight them over here. Because the way I see this... If I fight you right here, I should have the opportunity to wipe you out, hopefully making it so that finally I can say this war will be a complete success. But so far, it's been a difficult one. I mean, you can see it here in the war score itself, actually. You can see the major battle, minus 12%. Queen Lucia the Usurper controls Poland. Wait, actually, that's just ticking war score. And minus 17%, there it is, Battle of a Pole. And then, oh my god, are you seeing this? Plus 71% Battle of Brützebusch. That was the battle, if I'm not mistaken, that we had right here, right? Yeah, nope. Yeah, there it is. Oh my god, that gave us 70%? Are you kidding me? That is an insane amount of battle points, the battle war score. 71%. I've never seen that before. I swear, in my entire life have I ever seen that before. That's crazy. And look at that. The novelists actually lost. Catholicism took Piedmont, meaning they took 2 provinces, but good on them. I mean, I'm not going to say, you know, this was horrible. I'm not going to say this was amazing. Anything that weakens Numenor, anything that weakens the Bonaparte dynasty is, of course, in our interest. But also, on the other hand, we have Petrograd falling back to the damn Tsarist Merchant Republic. Oh, actually, this is a bit of a difference because they were Stalinist before we took over, remember? Wait, were they? Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Ah. Interesting. Wait a minute. I thought they were Stalinist, but it appears that they actually weren't. It appears that they were actually Tsarists. Well, you know, we have to retake it. As much as it pains me, of course, I will have to intervene yet again and take them down. But this war for Poland here, yet again, a victory, I think. And yet again, giving us some more breathing space to go after other people. And I think that is exactly what we need in these dire circumstances. Now, I looked left and right, and now that the war against Poland is over, although I'm sure that Poland and President Kordian will soon rebel against us yet again, I'm looking towards Petrograd and I'm looking towards Prussia. It is so difficult to keep these goddamn children, you know, under our control. They always fall back and oh my god. What did you mean by this? Just, what is any of this? This is disgusting. It is horrible. Did you conquer this? I think he did. So, King Alphonse of the Netherlands. Oh my god. Honestly, I don't want to address this. I don't want to talk about that, I think. What I would rather talk about is pushing for a claim. Why wouldn't I be able to do that? I'm not bankrupt. Okay, right. I am bankrupt. This was a very costly one. I'm going to get rid of the songs a lot, actually. A very costly war, and now we're looking at a situation where we have to clean up Prussia. Maybe I can just take it for our relative there. Well, not our relative, but, you know, our soon-to-be in-law. We do not have a non-aggression pact as of right now, but she's not at our court yet. So this means, I mean, at that point, I quite clearly have to go against Petrograd first. Man, and they have so much money. I'm not sure. Maybe I should just give up on Petrograd. This is honestly, the revolution here in the east is having a very tough time. I can't help Ukraine, I can't really help Central. Petrograd has already fallen. Maybe I should just jump ship and ignore all of those. But I don't think that in my current condition, I mean, look at me, I'm barely holding it together. And we even have some dangerous factions at this point. I'm not sure that we could even go against Emperor Funske, the sword of Nemo the Mariner. Great Holy War for Gondor. When you look at that, the omens are clear. Maya Aragorn II has declared Great Holy War on Lord Protector Robin of Britannia and the followers of Rahur Kuit and the Kingdom of Gondor. All 3 novelist men are encouraged to aid in the conquest of their holy places. Valea the Redeemed will strike down their Rahur Kuit. That's no concern of ours. Alright, I see how it is. So essentially Britannia is being harassed yet again. But I can also see, what the hell is any of this? We got some Thelema people here. Although honestly, this is all a mess. I'm pretty sure that Britannia here will fall. I don't think they're going to have a good time. The question is just who will actually take it. Will it be Numenor? Will it be a new kingdom? We'll see about that once we get there. And you want me to declare war on Prussia. You know, see, the thing is, I could say yes to this, but I'm just going to say no. Oh no, the council is unhappy. Get out of here. All of you are too cowardly to do anything. Don't even at me. This is hilarious, by the way. So Poland is having a big revolt, right? And I noticed that the leader of the revolt sits in my prison. So I just offered President Kordian to, you know, have me join his war and immediately gain 100%. This has to be the easiest victory that I've ever given to the AI. Good for you. Good for you, President Kordian. Indeed. Now, speaking of Poland, what do you guys think about yet another revolutionary Poland? I looked at this, and President Amadeus is of course someone that I want to take over soon, you know, as soon as I can really. But I'm thinking if I take out Poland, or what Poland they hold here in Prussia, I would be able to take this Poland and then eat it up. You know, I myself can conquer it from the new republic established over there. And then I can still put my daughter-in-law on the throne in Prussia and make things happen. I think this is the way to go. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to declare a war for the establishment of the Republic of Poland in Prussia. And then we should get a revolutionary Poland that I can declare a war on. At least I think that is how it's going to work. It would be beautiful if it were to work exactly like that. Now, you know, I usually don't show you these sort of battles, but it always feels good for my soul when you see Prussia getting crushed like this. Isn't this gorgeous? You know, usually I just skip this because obviously we're gonna win. What is there to show? But Prussia getting dunked on like this, it's a beauty. I think it's a sight to behold that everybody should take a good look at. Oh, wow. The great holy war fails. The prince from the stars, it seems, does not favor the pagan faithful. After a string of defeats and setbacks, Maya Aragorn II has called off the great holy war for Gondor against Lord Protector Robin of Britannia. Oh, wow. I don't know how much I actually need to intervene against the novelists. I mean, you know what? No, okay, I'll take it back. We need to intervene against the novelists. This is horrible. Let's just correct the world history and then move on. My god, what kind of map have I created here? Okay, this war is now also over, and as you can see, revolutionary Poland is back. Oh, we've done it. They have returned, and of course you know what that means, because we're not actually going to go ahead and, you know, let them be in peace. I want to conquer them. That's the whole reason why I even created them in the first place. So let's get rid of our mercenaries here, who are just a holy order. I can't really do much with them. And let's take a look. How you have 5k troops? Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. That can't be right. How do you have so many troops? Are you out of your mind? What are you doing? Well, and you know, while all this chaos is going on, I think finally Slovakia can join the ranks of the Republic. Honestly, this is... When I started this episode, I really thought we would be getting rid of the mess in this episode, and then I'm seeing this. I'm seeing the invasion, of course, of Petrograd here by the Dutch. Whether this will be successful, I mean, I hope not, but you never know. I think we have successfully defended Ukraine now, which is why I am so free to, you know, go and declare war on Slovakia. I don't know, though, whether I can look at this map with, you know, good feelings. I think it's going to be very, very bad feelings for quite some time. And yeah, there you go. White peace, very nice. Ukraine has been defended. Now is the time to go against Slovakia. Oh my god, Slovakia is going strong. The Legion of Mary with... Are you kidding me? The Legion of Mary has 10k troops just on their own. 2 armies? Just 10k? Oh, that is incredible. I don't know whether we can defend this. I'm going to immediately go, and I'm sure that they trust themselves to actually defeat us here. The question is whether they will defeat us. I would like to defend here. Do we have another fast walker that I can put here? Bronislav. Okay, so far so good. I think we can possibly make this work. Let's hope that we can. But this is a... My god, the Legion of Mary. Look at that. 10k troops. Let's take a look at what we can do here. They arrived with a very low number of morale here, but of course, with how many they are, this is going to be difficult. Man, these tactics I think might be saving our ass, although I can see ourselves being wiped. Oh my god. Yeah, this was just a disaster. This is just... Oh, don't go in there. Don't do it. Yeah, this was very rough. Why? Oh, why did I make novelists this strong? Prepared invasion was the worst thing that I have done in any game I've ever played in my entire life. Okay, so here's the plan. If I can't spread the revolution in the way that I want to because I'm not strong enough, then I must grow stronger. And of course, that, as always, starts with revolutionary Poland. I'm going to take over these 3 provinces. I could also alternatively go for Silesia, which is only 2, so instead, of course, I prefer Kuyavia. We're going to go for Kuyavia. We will go for Prussia later. They just got toppled by revolutionary Poland. Don't worry too much about it. It doesn't really matter. All that matters is that we will eventually push the claim of our son's wife, of our daughter-in-law, of course. And we're going to try and make a big Baltic Sea Empire happen. That's the dream, and I think it is possible. I think it is entirely possible. And maybe after that I can look towards the west. I don't want to be too hasty in these things, you know? Things aren't very easy here in a world, of course, where everybody's our opponent. At the end of the day, Madame Guillotine is the only one that is truly our friend, so let's just get my act together. Yeah, I have been very foolish, especially in the war against Slovakia. I did not check that the Legion of Mary would come in, I mean, with 10k. You know, I can't really resist that now, can I? So, there you go. There's the peace offer, and they surrender. Finally, I have won another war. Honestly, it has been far too long. I have not had a good time in the recent minutes here, you could almost say. The recent minutes of this playthrough, primarily because, man, the AI has bashed me. The AI has been very successful in suppressing me, but we're getting closer and closer here to the 80%. It's going to take some time still. I think Belarus should be next. If we go against Belarus, we should have a fairly easy time taking that over. Let me just hand out all these titles here. So, now that we actually have a successful war against Poland, and now that I have actually had a successful war, all things considered, you know, just to start out with, I think it is time for yet another successful war. Should we split Belarus into half here? Man, that's just such a weird intervention right there. I think what makes more sense is just going for Minsk. That's also more provinces, or at the very least, yeah, it's the same amount of provinces. It's 4 times each, so let's just head in right here, destroy them, and make some things happen. I'm very excited. I think we are finally moving forward with our plans. Man, I've had a tough time. And I know I've said this before, but my god, we have not had much success in our recent adventures here, but now it's actually going quite well. Excuse me, could you leave me alone, please? And Belarus is gone, and now that Belarus is gone, we can actually start steamrolling, because by destroying them while they were having a rebellion, I destroyed their kingdom tier title, making it so that now they are in a position, and you know what, why don't you become the Duke of the Duchy that I just conquered, making it effectively so that I can immediately absorb anyone standing in our way. And you know what, I'm not gonna force vassalize, I'm gonna seize Turov, just because that gives me some more prestige, and prestige is prestige is prestige, right? Although at the end of the day, I mean, what's really the difference? Now, let's go seize Turov. I think we can do that. I think we shall do that, and I think we will do this. Let's take them all down. It's our birthright. And with that, the war's already over. My god, 100% so quickly. That is incredibly speedy. And as you can see, Prussia pulled us into a couple of wars. Honestly, I don't mind too much. I'm not really going to aid them. So it's not like, you know, that actually influences me. But what I am thinking about is, yeah, we got some wars there, I think, from our vassals. I'm just going to go on with a forced vassal. Oh. As a rightful claim. Oh, let's give myself a rightful claim, shall I? The Kingdom of Belarus is now underneath us. And I shall force vassalize you. Restore the borders of Belarus. Oh, that's pretty cool. I see how it is. Yes, let's restore the borders of Belarus. Absolutely. How could I say no to this? Oh god. What has happened? Holland, please. Why would you do this to me? Why would you ever do this to me, Holland? They just did a prepared invasion of Prussia. And I knew it was going to happen. But I really thought, what? This is poetry. All of this is actually poetry. You know, I'm good. I don't need to commentate whatever happened there. This is perfectly fine and reasonable. Oh, and I think he just usurped the title of Prussia. Oh, this is actually good. I can't believe it. But the fact that he, of course, Prussia held no title inside of the Kingdom of Prussia, we were able to go and we will now simply be able to claim Prussia, and I think that is exactly what we are going to do, because then it's going to fall into our family, of course, into our grandson's hands, so we shall destroy Prussia, and that is our way west, I think. But first, I would love to go west in revolutionary Poland, though we failed there. And now's the time to go and eat yet another piece of Poland. And I think this time around, yeah, we're gonna go for Greater Poland here. I would like to push in as deep as we can when it comes to our, you know, capabilities, our military capabilities to destroy our opponents here, because, ooh, I could just usurp the actual Republic of Poland. Absolutely. Thank you for this easy title, although I just noticed, I think you would split off, wouldn't you? You're Gavelkind. So once we are at peace, I will change this into Primogenitor, provided that I live for long enough. Why don't you just give me a beautiful health bonus? Health bonuses are amazing. Theology, there you go. Give me a health bonus. Let me live until this war is over. Then we're going to change the law. And we might even be able to just become the Empire. You know, the Commonwealth straight up. I mean, that would be the dream. After that, for tomorrow, we could definitely dream of Prussia and cleaning up whatever the hell any of this is. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it's just like what the game has done to me here by presenting this map to my eyes. It is barely acceptable for any human being, quite frankly. It's a transgression that you rarely ever see. Now, this war was, as you might imagine, as many of the other wars in this episode, not that big a deal, not that big a challenge. I would love to go ahead, if I could, and immediately change the law in Poland. Indeed, we can. Primogenitor, there you go. We've done it. Now, the big question is, we can create the Commonwealth. This is what I have dreamt of. This is practically perfection. Boom. What's that? What are our colors here, please? Oh, that's an acceptable. That's a beautiful, beautiful color. I think that is the original Wendish Empire color. I like it. And now we are actually in control of our destiny. Man, it still pains me to look at that. You know what? Before I end this episode, King Hubert the Brave, you will be gone. I'm sorry to tell you, but this is atrocious. You must be kicked out, no matter the cost. We don't have that much money, but I think if I hire the Sansculotte, we should be pretty okay. And finally, Prussia, hopefully for good, is under control of the revolution. But of course, in this case, why is it always Rügen, by the way? But am I actually stupid? Like, am I really dumb? I think I'm really dumb. Why am I so dumb? Did I just push? Did I just do that? I just pushed Prussia into a republic, didn't I? I didn't actually push the claim. Oh well, we can do that later, I guess. No, you know what? Screw it. I'm not doing it later. Let me just clean up my mess, okay? Let me just clean up my mess. My god, that was really dumb. Like, legitimately just brain dead. Okay, I've actually corrected my mistake. Presidente Wilhelmina is back, and Presidente Wilhelmina will hopefully remain on the throne. I wish that she would already just swear fealty, but she's a queen, I get it. And I hope that this will eventually become ours via inheritance. I will, of course, become an ally of hers because, you know, I don't want her to fall. And I have corrected my mistake by going for the right war goal for once. This is a horrible kingdom to rule over, but, you know, you can't really choose at this point. I'm just happy. Ukraine has stabilized. Ukraine is quite powerful. Central has stabilized. Now, Pietrograd, of course, they have not stabilized, but that is okay. Maybe, actually, we're going to see Smolensk do this. Smolensk? Out of all the people, just Smolensk? Where the hell would Smolensk be? You. I don't think you're going to succeed here, but honestly, oh my god, who the hell are you? Is this a French child of destiny? Yes, a French child of destiny. What is this madness? Well, either way, you know what I'm looking at in the next episode. You know what I'm coming for. And good god, this was without a doubt the most scatterbrained episode that I've had in the last year. And I want to thank the members of the channel because that is something I will never forget about. And that is, of course, the Barons, Aaron, Stefan, the Richest, T, Snywolf, Emma, Mello, Thomas, Lachlan, and Mitchell. Then, of course, also Shifty, Wombat, and Xenophone. And last but not least, the absolutely beautiful Dukes, Suspicious Dark and Nathan, Knight of Squires, Kenneth, Alexo, Eric, and Aiden. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, later, alligator.